Alright, we should be live. Yeah, I finally got my sleep schedule fixed. I did end up taking a nap after last night's, early evening stream. And I woke up at 11, and I stayed up for a couple hours, but then I went back to bed, and I woke up at 7:30 this morning, so I think the schedule's finally fixed. So that's good. So yeah, I'm here again, early afternoon stream. Play more Final Fantasy 16, because I've really been enjoying this game. Technically it's my last day of vacation from work, so try to make the most of today as I can. I don't think I go back till Thursday though, because I think I have my regular days off this week, which would be nice. But yeah. Last time we defeated Titan, so we killed Kupka. What else happened? Sylvester Lesage, the Emperor, told Dion to prepare for battle. So Dion's gonna go to like the front lines in the war. And what else? Oh, the Emperor also thinks Dion is planning to like betray him. But that's because Annabella like fed that into the Emperor's head. So that's part of the reason why Dion is getting sent to the front line. And they also officially named Olivier, the Annabella's son, heir to the throne. So her plan and scheme is underway to get her son to be the new emperor. And I think that's pretty much everything. We defeated a third Mother Crystal when we defeated Titan. So there's 3 of them down. I think there's 3 more to go. It's either 2 or 3. I think there's 3 more. Because I think there were 6 total. Yeah, I think the only dominants left are us, Jill's as Shiva, Barnabas as Darkness, Dion as or Darkness Odin, Dion as Bahamut, and I think that's it. I think there's just the 4 of us. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened last time, so let's get back into this and see what's gonna happen. Oh, it spawned me right into a fight. Report back to mid. Okay, so we go back to the hideaway. Do I have ability points? I have 968. I'm actually going to upgrade my Raging Fist that we just added. Alright. I feel like the Flames of Rebirth is probably a good one to get soon. Yeah, let's go back to the hideaway. And mid is in that little... Well, normally she's in the underground area, but... Can't tell if this is the same or not. There's so many side quests for us to do. But I'm kinda... putting them off right now. as we make main story progress. Yeah, Mid's down here. Because we helped her and Helena build something. Honestly, can't really remember what it was.
Mid.
Oh, the helm. That's right.
Has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
So we're gonna go see Harpocrates.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
All right.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding designs.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
So we're obviously gonna take
Have you made your decision?
Jill with
Who will
us.
accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Alright, so we're going to the market with Jill. I might have to look into... Now they got like a better chair that's not so like low to the ground. I might have to look into raising my monitors. Because I've noticed when I look down to read the subtitles and stuff, looks like my model is closing my eyes. Oh wow, the market's all the way out here. Be quite the journey to get materials.
Now, where's Jill?
There's two. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
There she is.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Alright. Pepio nuts and garlic.
You'll not find a bruised pivot in the fresh cuts. Come and get them before.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Well, there's the garlic. And that's not that's pretty cheap.
I hope it's to your liking.
I just need the Pepio nuts.
Oi, don't touch anything. And good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
There we go.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Did we get like a special cutscene for
Thank you
taking
for asking
Jill?
me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
We're having a little picnic.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You're right.
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with
It's the
you.
first time I've seen them like relaxed.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I hate when games give like, or movies give like stuff like that, because it feels like a big red flag that something's gonna happen when they start making plans for the future.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Alright, we can go back to Harpocrates now that we got all the ingredients for the moon dew.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Nice.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Let me just check something real quick. So I want to see if there's a way I can fix this real quick so that it doesn't like close my eyes every time I look down. Alright, I think might have fixed it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, make sure to put it back on the right scene there. I think I fixed it. So we'll have to see. But yeah, after stream, I'll probably try to raise my monitors up a little bit. Because now that I got the higher chair, they are sitting a little bit low. No, don't skip this. But I can hit the lore. Hippocrates Hyperboreus II, a Hideaway's resident historian. After Sid's death and the destruction of his home, he joined Clive at the new Hideaway, establishing a grand library within the walls of the fallen ruin, from whence he continues to share his knowledge with any who will listen. He has taken the orphan twins, Tet and Crow, as his apprentices, though they have yet to prove the most attentive audience. New stuff on Jill, dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of the new Hideaway. Together they continue Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. And Tarya, resident physiker of Clive's Hideaway and trusted ally of the cause. Branded as a bearer from birth and forced to serve as a battlefield healer, Tarya put her surgical training to use in removing her own brand, a procedure she has since perfected and offers to any other escaped slave. Yeah, she removed our brand as well. Alright. So it should be good to unpause.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I think we made the right choice taking Jill with
It
us.
appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. Yeah, I think that's a level up. Nice.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
So we're able to help Mid with her shielding now. So we got the stuff for the Moondew.
Thanks to Sid.
Actually, is there anything I can buy now? Any new update? Weapons and stuff? Enhancer. I think we already saw this stuff. But I can sell this.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Yeah, everything
Oh
else
my
I think
God.
we're good with.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way. Crystal too.
Wall of Memories? I haven't seen this yet. So far we only have one thing, it looks like. The Oath. Created the day Clive pledges allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Yeah, I remember that. That's the only memory we have, though. Yeah, I think this is the way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sometime later.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
3 more.
Tell ya. The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, that's good.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I'll speak with Med.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gonna visit Sid's grave.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Up here.
me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
I mean, why are we trying to force her to... Like, if she doesn't feel comfortable visiting her dad's grave, then that's her choice.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
A letter?
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Oh, this is a long letter. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Convarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
I'm going to try to fix this one more time. I don't know why it's giving me such trouble today. It was fine yesterday and the other days.
You might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Alright, visit the old hideaway. Sid's legacy.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Yeah, it's goats. Haven't seen him in a while.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Nice tribute to Sid.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
So it wasn't good how the hideaway got destroyed, but
So our mission remains unchanged.
it's good that they got away from there because the ether's like
We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone.
killing the
Their
land.
thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
We're gonna get like a meanwhile. No? Okay. We're gonna go to Bocklad, I think they said. Yes, Bocklad. So I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with my model's eyes now. Like I said, maybe it's because I'm sitting up straighter than I usually do with this new chair. But I don't know why it's being weird. I'm trying not to look down at the subtitles and just look at the characters so it doesn't close my eyes as much. And I'll have to fix it after stream. So I probably should raise my monitors anyway so that it doesn't like bother my neck as much, like bending forward to look. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh, yeah. I saw... Speaking of Torgal, can we... I didn't realize this until I saw an achievement for it. We can, like, play with Torgal. Which is a cute feature.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Probably gonna be people up ahead we're gonna have to fight, or these things. That was a decent amount of experience for that. It's side quest there. Oh, more enemies.
They have a hideaway of their own. And if you this one.
Alright, we got the big guy staggered. So for some of the achievements, I might have to turn the automatic like attacks off. I want to wait to do that until after I play through the main story. Because I can replay everything through the Arid Stone. Okay. I don't know, I got stuck on that for a second there.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
More things to fight. Definitely feel like we're doing more damage. Hey Sean, how's it going? Finally got my sleep schedule fixed, so I'm here early again today. So I woke up at 7:30. You're just chilling? Nice. I'm doing the same. Just chilling, playing some more Final Fantasy. The Final Sin, the Dominican Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
You enjoying the last day before you have to go back to work?
Land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle.
Today is my last day of vacation, but
So the legend goes.
they're giving me Tuesday and Wednesday as my days off this week, so
Never manages to plumb those depths.
I don't have to go back till Thursday, which is
If
nice.
there's any truth to the tale.
that the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and
You don't mind going back in because you're not on register? I'm the same way. I used to be on register all the time at my store,
inherited the throne.
but
They were admired.
I didn't really like register because I got a lot of rude customers, and one of the people that was in the deli didn't like working in the deli, so we just ended up switching. So I work in the deli now, and they work on register, and it worked out.
In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Did Clive like sense something there? Oh, now we get the meanwhile. Seat of the Imperial Court. Audience chamber, Imperial Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire.
Oh, so he didn't even have to die. He just gave it away already.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
I mean, he hasn't even said a single word. How is he supposed to rule?
News, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Olivier Lesage, second son of the Emperor Sylvester of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and third of Empress Annabella. After Annabella's machinations saw the Delmec siege of the Crystalline Dominion broken and the victory ascribed to the young prince, Sylvester was convinced to surrender his throne to their beloved son, anointing him Emperor Olivier, first of his name. The Holy Empire of Sambrek, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with Twinside as its capital. Apparently not content with the upheaval caused by removing his court to the recently seized Crystalline Dominion, Sylvester Lesage chose to compound the uncertainty by installing his second son, Olivier, as Holy Emperor while still a child. The Gregorian Church, the state religion of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, whose followers worship the goddess Grieger as the one true deity. At the church's head stands the Holy Emperor, voted into office by his fellow cardinals and supposedly their equal, though this is widely recognized to be a convenient fiction. The followers of Grieger worship dragons as sacred servants of their goddess, and since the founding days of the empire, have both doted and depended on them. And then Sylvester Lesage, Emperor Emeritus of the Holy Empire of Sambrek. In the wake of the events of Phoenix Gate, he married Annabella Rossfield and sired a second son, Olivier, with her. Annabella and Olivier's influence in the affairs of the imperial court was to only grow over the years, until Sylvester was finally convinced to surrender his throne to the young prince, announcing him to be the latest in the long line of earthly incarnations of Grieger.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
So they know of, a lot of people know of Ultima. Is he like the
Though
devil?
I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
I mean, he's Bahamut, the strongest,
forgive me,
dominant.
This audience
I don't think he needs to.
Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
It's the first time we've heard him talk.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Well, Joshua was there earlier, so he probably warned Dion of Annabella too.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Give Torgal some pets.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. we can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
I have to go through this. Okay. Bocklid Markets, the Dominican Republic.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Okay, we got an obelisk for here, which is a fast travel. Bocklid Markets, the Dominican Republic.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we?
Alright, we're looking for Goots.
He must be around here somewhere.
I'll take the large.
Where? Over this way? Oh, there he is.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Oh no.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
A red chocobo. Does this merchant have anything good?
You won't find a finer array
No.
this side of the strait.
Nothing that we don't already have.
Farewell.
Where was... This way? Am I supposed to be seeing the red chocobo?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
We do not.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Seal obtained. You accept the crimson collar from
The
Eloise.
of the
furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Must accepted. Alright, speak with the furniture maker.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Alright, so we gotta talk to the fishmonger.
Juicy pears!
This way.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You should come with me to the Dominion.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
So we gotta speak to Hanzo.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Is it this way? Oh yeah. Yeah.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Chase down Hanzo.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Hey Yeet, how's it going?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Have you been playing any of the new Fall Guys season? Yeet.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
No.
Sorry about
Still playing Genshin?
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Quest complete. We didn't get any ability points for that, but we got some renown. And a meteorite. I need like 700 more ability points so I can get the Flames of Rebirth thing. I gotta speak with Theodore.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the Cast Stone's lair.
That's that then.
Daddy.
Steps of the Forgotten. Yeah, that's what this area is called. Are these the cast stones up here?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your...
This one. Get him. This one. Over here.
There we go.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Ah, this way. Oh, there's more of them up here. Alright. Take these guys out too.
That's the lot. Nice try. Get him.
This guy's got that, like, well, he had the bravery symbol thing that's like double damage or something like that.
More foot soldiers.
Alright, we got him taken out, though. Up this way?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright.
It's that guard from Falkland. Kill him! Kill them all!
I need to do better with the timing for the blocks. So I think there's a achievement for doing the blocks. Oh, I think I just got that there. Oh shoot, I switched out of the stone thing. That's why sometimes it's better to not have it like automatic. I don't know, maybe I should switch it from the like automatic strikes. So that's what the accessory we have right now does for us, is it lets us automatically switch between.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Like elemental strikes.
And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Alright, so now we can return to Eloise. Which might actually be quicker if I just go to the obelisk here.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
He tried to at first, but then he realized we were on the same team.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now.
Hey, we got the pass back.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Seal obtained. You accept the Crimson Crimson Compass from Theodore.
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Seal joined. The 2 emblems are joined to form the collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Quest complete. These quests don't like giving ability points.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Alright.
It's on to the Dominion.
Where is Goots?
Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears!
There he is.
What I really want to be is...
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to El and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. And it's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Hanzo wasn't a bad kid after all.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Come on, Torgal. Got a trader's pass back, so now we can head to the Crystalline Dominion. Speaking of which, seat of the Imperial Court. Reception chamber.
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But
Did Dion know about Ultima before Joshua told him, or
yet
no?
to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts.
Okay, so he didn't know.
Few at that.
So most people, I assume, don't know. But Sid and Joshua knew.
Plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Annabella is the
Emperor
worst.
Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
I wonder if Ultima's working through Annabella.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
All right, then we're heading over to the Crystalline Dominion too.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Sleepy Torgal.
is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
We're up on the roofs like some Assassin's Creed type stuff. Which in a way, some of this game reminds me of that. Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Where am I supposed to be going?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
There wasn't gonna be a rebellion till Annabella basically forced Dion's hand.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Goots. Apprentice to Karen and ally of the Hideaway. He is the proud bearer of a trader's pass that allows him to travel freely across the realm, something that is indispensable in completing the errands that Karen sets him. His latest task, to journey the Crystalline Dominion in the company of Clive and Jill, using the pass to cross the heavily guarded and fortified border.
Just hope he's all right.
Oh.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
One more. There we go. Also, I think if I give, it's not gonna let me do it now. Okay. Or like, cause we're in combat. So I think I pet Torgal one more time, I'll get an achievement. Try to get this mage taken care of. Big guy, Dragon Lancer. Wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was going to be a double jump. There we go.
No doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Oh, I'll go down here.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Megalo crab. Oh, there's another one. They're not very strong, though.
What of the men and women in the market? The evacuation is completely secured. All that remains is to dethrone the pretense.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, so we gotta go to the bell tower.
Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Gringer's name did you come from?
Yeah, I think when I get the ability points, I'll switch out Willow Wikes for the Flames of Rebirth.
Intruders! Defend the gates! Over here! This one. This
Oh, there's another one of these worm things.
all yours, Torgal.
New enemies approach.
Over here.
A big hit. There we go.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Around. There's stuff up there, so we're probably supposed to get up there somehow. Unless this door? No. Which way, Torgal? Yeah, over there? Oh, that gate. The one that I didn't look at. Oh. Stairs up here. And more people to fight. Oh, there's a mage too. I didn't even see him. Hey, we got a level up. Level 32.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Any lore, real quick? No.
In the prince's name, none shall pass. Over here.
So yeah, I'm just gonna semi-prime real quick just to make this go a little quicker. I think it's just Lancer left. I missed. That one didn't miss. Oh, we were pretty low on health there. But he's dead, so that's fine. Are there any items here? Yes. There we go. We're just going... I think we went backwards. But we did miss this the first time, so... I guess it was kind of a good thing. More of them. Hey, good combo, Jill. Crate here.
Can you see him anywhere?
It's Bahamut. Are we fighting Bahamut? Dion?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Oh, this isn't Bahamut. This is just a regular white dragon. Alright, we're doing okay so far.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move. This one.
Try to avoid the laser beams. Alright. Out of here, please. Alright, we're doing alright so far. Almost got him staggered again. There we go. I'm gonna semi-prime here. Dragon Dance. I think we've seen something do that before. Was he partially staggered again? We just knocked him down. You're currently playing Doom, the 1993 version on your PS5. You love pixelated games. Yeah, they're. I've never played any Doom. I've never played Doom, but I've heard it's pretty fun. I do own them. I think most of the Doom games. But I've just never gotten around to playing them. Oh, we got 35,000 stagger damage there. Yeah, pixelated. Yeah, I knew what you meant. 3 white worm bones, which apparently are used for crafting.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Oh, it's Goats. Goots.
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Now that looks like Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Is he gonna destroy the crystal? I mean, Josh was filled him in on stuff, so he probably already knows. But if the people see Dion, like, destroy it, that probably isn't going to be good for him. Or he's just going to attack the people. I know he wanted to overthrow Annabella and Olivier, which is fine, but why are you attacking the people, Dion?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yut, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Yes, Josh, we're gonna try to prime into Phoenix. Is he able to turn into Phoenix right now? Oh, is he trying to attack the heart and is just reflecting? That's why. Well, there goes some other crystal. So that's good, kinda. Or not. It just, like, reshaped itself. What's happening? Are the mother crystals learning, like, self-preservation?
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
But he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
The remnants.
You be brave now, boy.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight Dion.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Alright, we're full health again.
Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
reason to hold back.
Yeah, that was quick.
Nice try.
Okay, try to take out this astrologer next. Alright, we're doing okay. Can I think I might have enough for... Oh, I have three. I have three to spare. Flames of Rebirth. And then I can put that on instead of this one. I get to try it out immediately. That is pretty good. And it's one of those lich things. Wasn't it Harbored that was summoning those? Alright, we got the Lich staggered. Oh, he was actually hitting me with those. There we go.
Must be a way to climb up.
I saw a thing. Yeah, right here. What do I have equipped for items? What was that third item I have? Oops, not this. No, gear maybe? Yeah. Do I have anything for Flames of Rebirth? I do. Reduces the cooldown. Kind of want to use that one. I think. So the green ones reduce cooldown. The blue ones are damage boosts. And the purple... No, the purple are also reduce cooldown. But I think purple's the better ones. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on for now. I feel like the Flames of Rebirth is pretty decent. So having a shorter cooldown on those will be helpful. Hey, it's Phoenix. And Bahamut.
Is that Phoenix? Joshua!
Yeah, that's gonna be a blurry screenshot.
What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Gonna get attacked by more things though. All right.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so should we.
Ah, even more of these guys. There we go. Another wave of enemies. And they're protecting. Oh, another one of these Undertaker things. Yeah, I just took a lot of damage there. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure I didn't get hit by that. He's staggered, but he has no health. Nice. This way. Okay, so it is up here. Was I running backwards again?
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
All right.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
We're getting the hype fight music again.
Nice try.
All right, that hurt a little bit. want to get 3 bars before I do my next limit break. I need help. Okay, we got it staggered. It's called a necrophobe. Yet to die in this playthrough. I don't want my first time to be to this thing. Seems pretty advanced because it can use like multiple elemental attacks. This used fire and ice. Okay, we're almost ready for our next limit break. Okay, now we can. Oh, we got it staggered again. I don't like this.
We have to end this right now.
I feel like this is going to be very bad. This is telling us to do damage to this thing before it can do whatever it's about to do. Okay. I don't like that there's a countdown. Alright, whatever it was, we stopped it. But I'm assuming that was like an insta-kill, because it said certain death in like 4 seconds. So if we wouldn't have been able to do that, we probably would have died. We survived the evolved Titan thing. We can survive this guy. I need to get out of there. That was close. Hey, we got it. Necrophobe vanquished. We didn't die. I think that's a level up. It is. Level 33. Alright, I just had to check something real quick. Um, the game audio. Um, I don't know what just happened. Uh, let me try something real quick. It'll hopefully fix this. Alright, that seemed to fix it. I have no idea why that did that. But now my camera's messing. What the heck is happening? I think we're good now. That was really weird. First my Elgato just like died for a second. And then the camera died. Alright. Drake's Tale. Mother Crystal located in the Crystalline Dominion. It is one of only 5 remaining in Velestia, and it is the largest of its kind. Silhouetted by the setting sun, the islands of the Dominion spread out before it. The tale is truly a wonder to behold. Oh, there's one other thing. If it'll let me. Ultima's Thralls. Twisted, glowing blue creatures that awaited Clive and Jill deep within Phoenix Gate to try and prevent them from gaining the innermost recesses of the Apothecary.
Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
I'm just gonna check one more thing real quick to be safe. Alright, we should be good. Yeah, that was just really weird. Because I looked at the playback and both my camera and my Elgato died at the same exact time right after that fight.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Oh.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
At least we're getting pretty good at this priming thing now. Kinda do it on command.
Ifrit? Joshua?
And it seems like we're in control, which is good. I mean, we've been in control the last few times. Cinematic strike. Yeah, Bahamut's the strongest dominant from what I've heard.
Fuck.
So this might be a little difficult. Mother Crystal's getting bigger? Or what's happening?
First Bahamut, then the heart.
Now let's take out Bahamut and get some light powers. Ow. Oh, it's Joshua. That might not be good that Joshua primed though, because he seemed pretty hurt. Well, to be fair, if Bahamut is like the strongest dominant, then it makes sense it would take a 2-on-1 to beat him. Oh, we've learned Spit Flare.
We'll face the consequences.
Spit Flare. Clive has learned the ability Spit Flare from Bahamut. Press R2 and triangle to release a massive stream of light that sears anything in its path. Use L to aim. Spit Flare 2. Extended exposure to the flare will cause enemies to become partially staggered, canceling any initiated abilities. Maintaining the flare for its maximum duration, meanwhile, will result in an enhanced finishing explosion. Let's try it out. They said it will cancel his abilities, so it didn't quite cancel that though. Ow. But I do have this too. Come on, big damage. Nice.
Shit. Can't reach him. Don't do this! No! Brother! I'll come back for you.
Oh, now we're, Josh. Embodying the Phoenix again. Move, fire, charge fireball, evade. Use L while holding circle to lock onto multiple targets. Okay. I'm not doing very good at evading this attack, though. Alright, we're doing okay. Oh, we actually evaded that. Okay, we got that one too. Okay, yeah, destroy all those things before they can launch. Oh, he's doing that mega flare again. That's not good. Yeah, what are you doing, Dion? It is like anger and rage, like, cause him to lose control. Is that why he's like doing this? We've almost got these things. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Good thing I healed. Forgot I could do a fireball too. So I think the fireballs do more damage. I just use the volleys for these things, I guess. Or even not those things, but because these I need to destroy pretty quickly. I just wanted to get a screenshot of them. Oh. This is not good. Gotta stop all these things from Oh, you almost got it, Joshua. There we go. We stopped it just in time. Don't do this, Dion. Oops. Well. Oh, we're back. He couldn't protect his brother the first time, but he could now.
Thank the Founder.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Could I? Oh, that's cool. Oh, we're like combined attacks with Joshua. Ow. That brimstone making us invulnerable while we charge it is very helpful.
We're not done yet.
Do we stagger him? Oh no. I should have. Get behind the Phoenix.
If you're sure.
Okay, we should be safe. Alright. Where is he? Oh. Alright. We could finish him off, please. Oh, that's a lot of these. Alright, we staggered him though, so that's good. Alright, he's almost done.
Now, Joshua!
Nice. Got him. I think. Hey, Bahamut defeated. Bahamut. He doesn't. I was gonna say he doesn't really look defeated. He still is still flying around.
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him.
Oh, not again. This is what Titan did. Did we just fuse? That's cool.
Have we become one? This will be enough. We can do it, Clive. We can. And we will. Together. Are you ready? Ready!
They give you a lot of time for these cinematic strikes and dodges. Alright. Embodying Ifrit Risen. Enhanced versions of most of Ifrit's abilities are available for use as Ifrit Risen. In addition to Wildfire, Ifrit Risen also has access to the ability Lightspeed, which similarly to Phoenix Shift allows for a swift approach to a target. Lightspeed can be executed by pressing X. Okay.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
Oh, we kind of flew right into that one. Okay, big spit flare while he's staggered. Just teleport? Ow. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need to stop him before he can do whatever this is. Okay, we stopped it. I think those purple attacks are like insta-kills if you don't stop them. This must be the final boss. Not quite, Sean. This is the boss, but he's not the final one. So I'm only like 3/4 of the way through the game. I'm pretty sure Ultima will be the final boss. This is just Bahamut. He's not done yet.
What in the hell?
Just powered up again.
Joshua! This ends now!
Did we just kill him? Bahamut defeated. Well, that wasn't even a level up. But we got a light shard, and now we're probably going to take on some of Dion's abilities.
Dion!
That Mother Crystal was really fighting back.
Joshua! Clive! My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
And Torgal.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal.
Was Olivier actually part of Ultima, or was that just Dion's illusion?
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
Oh, he's still alive? Or, well, we just absorbed his light abilities.
You there. Don't reinforce the walls.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Dion the Sage, Prince of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and Dominant of Bahamut, is deeply loyal to his father, Emperor Emeritus Sylvestra, and is much pained by his Radiance's recent cold-heartedness towards both his people and himself, a change that Dion learns was largely the result of Annabella's scheming. Then the Holy Knights Dragoon, elite troops of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, led by Prince Dion the Sage, drawn largely from the nobility of the realm, their status as Knights of the Sacred Dragon affords them still higher standing in the eyes of the people. In the Battle of the Borderlands in 873, as in so many conflicts down the years, they proudly led the charges as the Empire entered the fray. However, Prince Dion's opposition to the machinations of the Holy Empress Annabella spurred the Dragoons to rise up against the Empire in an insurgency which saw them fall suddenly and decisively from grace.
Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out about the Dalmec's movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands.
This is like a flashback or something?
I am here to save you, Father.
From before what just happened?
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
The guards agree with him.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
So that explains why he lost his, like, control and kind of went crazy.
How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
So I kind of noticed that Olivier looked similar to Harbord, who was summoning a bunch of those creatures that were attacking us. So I think they're both part of... They both were part of Ultima? Harbord and Olivier?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
I think she'd rather die than come with us. Which is fine by us.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
This game can get kind of gruesome at times.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the real final boss, Sean. Ultima.
Relax, Your Majesty.
Sometime later. But Benedict is dead.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and
Barnabas, king of Waloed and dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Though his nation's isolation and ash allows Barnabas to remain aloof from the affairs of the storm, he has oofed elected to do precisely that. His movements of late would suggest that he has ambition on the western continent. And Ultima, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valencia, he means to claim Clive as his vessel. Muthos, by purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might at last be loosened.
Muthos of his will, but while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever everyone.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
Alright, back to the hideaway. Yeah, Barnabas is the last dominant left, I think, besides us, Shiva, and Josh.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things fall apart. The power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Bahamut's essence. Attuning with Bahamut not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magical spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Bahamut's feat, Wings of Light, casts Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemies with a deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the results. Press circle to cast the spell when ready.
Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua while he rests.
Joshua Rossfield, dominant of Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne. Though he and Clive trod their separate paths for many years, the brothers were finally reunited amid the ruins of the Crystalline Dominion. And the Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all Valestia.
Might as well see what Otter has to say.
And we got Bahamut channeled. So there's still spots for 2 more abilities, which we already have the Phoenix from Joshua because we've always had it because of his blessing, which makes me think something's going to happen to Jill, because we're going to get Barnabas's darkness at some point, I'm sure. But then the only other one is ice, so that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'll upgrade Wings of Light, and then I'll actually switch out Remove for Bahamut. Speak with Otto.
Did you see the pair that...
But I want to check Karen's supply first.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
There's a diamond sword now. Silken Sash is better than what we have right now.
I'll find a better price than that.
Same with the diamond armlets.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
So we can sell this for a little bit.
You got out else?
And this for a little bit.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
We'll check where'd Otto go. over here. Not Otto, Blackthorn.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Now we can make Brightburn now.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
We can upgrade the Silken Sash and the Diamond Armlets.
Should last you a good while. No scratches, right?
Nice. And then we can reinforce them again. We can't reinforce the Diamond Armlets, though. Yeah, let's find Otto. I did not go the right way. Here's Jill, though. Actually, I'm kind of curious if I... I'm afraid it will cancel the game. I was gonna look at the progress, how much percentage we're through it now.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There's talk of these skies driving.
You making them skies then? Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Alright, so we're gonna speak with Vivian and speak with Harpocrates. I think I might call it for now here, though. We've made some decent progress today. Because I haven't eaten yet, so I don't want to grab lunch. I might be back later on. I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah. Thank you to everyone that came by this morning and hung out. I can't believe it's only like not even 1:30 yet. I guess that's what happens when you wake up early. But yeah, thank you to everyone that came by and hung out. Like I said, I might be live later on this evening. I'm not sure entirely yet. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Take care.